Hi, welcome to the IHC Craft Room. I'm Mary. In today's video, I'm excited to show you how I made this awesome diamond-shaped wreath for Valentine's Day. This wreath is dedicated to all the single and awesome people out there. We're gonna make this beautiful wreath together. So grab all your stuff and let's get crafty. This is Mary. Welcome to the IHC Craft Room. For materials, we'll begin with a 14-inch square wire wreath frame, a 12-inch pink single and awesome decorative sign, isn't it cute? 2.5-inch wire-edged ribbon in a black and white buffalo check, and some decorative little padded hearts. We've got pink, metallic pink, and light pink. All the pinks. Some pink roses, and some white accent flowers, pipe cleaners, and jute cord. For tools, we'll begin with Giorgio the glue gun, a pair of scissors, some toothpicks, and finger protectors. Alrighty, let's get started on the wreath base. I'm using this bold black and white buffalo check ribbon as the foundation because I'm a big fan. First, I'll slide the ribbon under the wreath frame and add a line of hot glue across the top and then fold it over to secure it in place. Hola, finger protectors. Mi amigos, I love you. Now I'll start wrapping the ribbon snugly around the frame. This is obviously pretty simple, right? Just keep wrapping the ribbon around the base so that you can't see the frame. Easy breezy. The biggest challenge with a square wreath is always the corners, so patience is key here. I have yet to discover a trick to get perfect corners every time, so if you know it, drop it in the comments and do a girl a favor. Otherwise, just keep at it and it'll come together, don't worry. And while the corners are a challenge, so is keeping this ribbon from turning itself into a knot of chaos, so keep that in mind too. I'll keep wrapping, making sure the frame is fully covered and none of the frame is peeking out until I reach that very last section. Then, let's trim off that excess ribbon and call in our spicy friend, Giorgio. And he'll make sure to lay down a generous amount of hot glue to secure everything in place. Finger protectors, you have my undying love and gratitude. And just like that, the wreath base is done. It was that fast. Now, let's get our sign ready. First, I'm going to unscrew these little eye hooks and get rid of this cord. That took a hot minute, so let's skip ahead. I'm going to add a small line of glue on each corner of the sign in a diagonal to secure our pipe cleaners. Instead of positioning my pipe cleaner so that the middle of each one is stuck down with glue, I'm making sure to position them so that they're about 3/4 of the way down, leaving a much longer side hanging off the sign. That'll make it a bit easier to tie down later. I'll use a toothpick to push each pipe cleaner down into the glue so that they don't go anywhere. And then once the glue dries, I'll come back and hit it with another layer of glue on top. You know, just to be extra. Oh my God, Becky. Okay, sit down and keep your eyes on the screen because I'm about to show you the easiest and fastest bow like ever. Are you ready? Let's go. Step 1, we need to measure out and cut the ribbon, which means it's time for the big bundle bow breakdown. I want this bow to have 6 nice sized loops, so we need to cut 6 pieces of ribbon to about 25 inches in length. Feel free to use a ruler or just eyeball it like I did, but try to get your ribbon cuts to be the same length. Once we've cut out 6 pieces, I'm going to fold each one of them right in half so that they're about, 10 to 12 inches in length now. And then because I love the way it looks, I'm going to go ahead and dovetail the ends. But you can totally skip this part or even cut them at an angle. Do whatever you think looks best. Awesome. Now I'm going to take each loop, scrunch it up just slightly above the halfway point, and then gather each loop together, stacking them. Now we're going to wrap a pipe cleaner around the bundle and twist it around tightly. Beautiful. We just made our bundle bow. Now all that's left to do is, the best part. It's time to fluff out each loop. And also, it's time to spread out and curl the tails as well. I didn't lie, did I? Easiest and fastest bow, right? I wasn't kidding. Okay, it's time for my favorite part. It's time to put it all together. Andiamo! This little arrow fits perfectly within the diamond, as if it was made for it. But that doesn't mean I didn't have to mess around with it a bit to get it to sit straight, I mean, we had some words, some perhaps not so nice words, but in the end, the sign looks perfect, so whatever. I love how the black pipe cleaners fade into the ribbon pattern, like they aren't even there. You don't even notice them. Now I'm going to go ahead and attach this beautiful bow to the left corner. And then it'll be time to decide how and where I want to place these pretty pink roses. I always like to plan out where to put things before I invite Gregorio to the party to spice things up. I just love the way these pink roses look in each corner. I debated about adding the little white accent flowers, but in the end, I decided against it. Now let's add a little sprinkle of hearts. Oh, isn't that so pretty? I just love this. Now that we know where we want everything to be, let's get to gluing it all in place before we add the finishing touches. We're in the home stretch. Okay, we've got just a couple quick things before this wreath is ready to mingle. First, let's make a loop out of the jute cord to add to the top of our diamond. But before we do that, let's take a few seconds to clean up the back of my wreath a bit by trimming down these pipe cleaners after giving them a few more twists. Because if you don't know, Mary has a twist obsession. Beauty! Now I'm going to add a generous amount of glue to the top of our diamond and push that loop in and wait until the glue hardens. Oh, hello, patience. Back again? Now for a final touch, I want to add in a few of the rose's green leaves. I like that tiny bit of color it adds without taking away from the overall pink, white, and black palette. And with that, our single and awesome diamond wreath is ready to show the world her sparkle.
So what do you think? It came out beautiful, right? I love it. I love the pink. I love the black and white combo. It's just such a beautiful color palette. This sign is the cutest. And can we talk about the fact that the little arrow just fit perfectly into the edge of the diamond? Like, come on. Like, it was meant to be. These guys were meant to be together. That's all there is to it. So if you're single and awesome, I hope you really enjoyed making this wreath with me. I'd love to hear what you think about it in the comments below. If you're interested in learning a little bit more about wreath making, check out one of these videos. And don't forget to subscribe so that we can continue to get crafty together. Toodaloo!